Just doing it right now.
Thank you.
Hold on. I'm working. Nope, those things have it too. Fuck.
Well,
Hold up.
hey, Kevin, has anybody worked through Wi-Fi? And
No, damn, that's right in my fucking face.
You were breaking up, brother. What'd you say? Yeah, he's still getting that glare. I don't know where that's coming from.
Yeah, it's coming from this.
It followed him from the other room, too.
right, it's gonna get like
So the glare kind of, but I still have that thing on my face you're talking about?
Wait,
was the line.
it's the lighting.
Hold on.
But the light you had on before, that worked. Okay, so now the glare's gone. It's back, obviously.
How's that?
That's better.
On. All right, it's gone. But
Yeah.
let's do it. That one light that you did before,
Yeah.
which lit up the left side of your face.
Yeah.
Can we turn that one back on?
Yeah.
And let's see if that if the glare's there or not. Okay, so it's there. All right, so let's turn that light back off then. Okay, let's see that. Hey, he's coming in pretty dark. All right, we need one more light. Just not that light with the glare. I love where you're sitting, though.
Yeah. These lights are all the same in my house, so I'm trying to figure
Yeah, I
out how
think
to
you
get
had your spot.
Yeah.
I just don't know if you have like a lamp or something.
Right.
So anything that
for
could
this
just,
side, right? Oh,
yes,
no,
that's
here,
correct.
Let me try this.
Oh, that setup's nice.
No, pretty much the same thing.
Oh, it helped a little.
Yeah, there's just
Gave it more life over there.
put on a
Kevin,
lamp from outside.
Dusold.
Hey, you got me done?
Yeah, can you send that to DeRosa again? Mark DRO7 @gmail.
Got
For
it.
some reason he says not. Service is tough down there in the River Club, you know.
All right, you should get it now.
Yeah, sweet. How's homeschooling going there, Mikey?
Oh,
Right? That's tough. It's a grind, man.
dude, every morning, man. That's
Yeah.
why I had to do this at night.
Yeah, and like I had to I had to tell my son like we had to have it out because he's just like, all right, yeah, I complete them all. He did like one question, and so he could submit it, and then he just
Yeah.
like, and I'm like, okay, that's never gonna happen again if you ever want to play video games. So, fucking wear it.
Yeah. Buddy, everything else going good?
Yeah, man, really good. We were up in Lake
guys
Geneva
don't
for a
see
month.
me? You
There
don't
he
see
is.
me yet?
Oh yeah,
Hold
coming
on.
in strong.
Yo.
What up? How do I put that chat thing out of frame? Bang.
Push this dem
Mike,
plugged in.
look a backdrop, Mikey.
What?
Guys, if I get hey guys, I'm gonna try to clear up the signal.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, what's up, D? What's up, D-Road? It's Malik. Can you hear Malik, D-Road?
Yes. Look at behind D-Row right now.
Just living it, man.
D, you look handsome.
Thank you. How you doing?
Have you been purging? What's going on?
What, putting on weight?
No, you're purging, like you throw up all the food you eat because you just look skinnier.
Oh shit! I'm checking. I just checked in this morning at 217.6.
Ew. Nice. What's your playing
Yeah.
weight?
When I played,
What was your playing weight?
205. Right? You were right there, right?
I was started there and ended around 195, beaten down by the heat. Yeah.
Isn't that funny, dude? I started at at one point I was 230.
Yeah,
Like
you're
just
big.
like squatting 4 plates.
Yeah.
You're bad. 4-0 fizzle.
Dempy, dude, that's a one thing, dude. I do the Smith machine squat, like buck 35. Every time I do it, I wake up the next morning, I can't walk. It's embarrassing.
It's too much.
You
it's too
fall
much.
into the toilet.
It's my
fall
back.
into
Body
the
weight
toilet.
squats, that's it.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Hey, Mikey, look to your right. Okay, so it's going to be to your left. D-Row, look to your right. Okay. So I was telling D-Row at the end of this, like as we get finished with everything, we're going to do this like little segment where we're going to call it an inning at home.
Okay.
Is that good? I was trying to make Mikey's jersey come in. Do you want me to move anything?
Yeah, no, that's good right there. So can you 3-shot that up there, Kevin? So like every time you're talking, when we do the inning on the bench, like an inning at home, yeah, you're just gonna look to your left. So when I'm looking to you, I'm gonna look to my right. So what we'll do is we'll just call an inning home. It's just gonna be like we're in the dugout for an inning. The cameras don't matter.
Okay.
We're just having a conversation. So every time you'll just look to your left, I look to my right to talk to you, my left to talk to D-Row. And then we'll just have some, and we'll just have some fun with it. We'll just fuck around. We'll D-Row can ask you like, hey dude, he'll be like, hey, was that pitch outside? And you're gonna be like, fuck yeah, it was outside. And I'll just be like, clean it up, Jerry. God damn it.
Who's the home plate on?
Pitch is off the plate. Let's go.
Who's the home plate on?
And then we're just gonna see what we can get out of it. We'll just edit it to like, and then the last part yeah. Keep throwing that shit up there.
You heard me.
Yeah.
It was Dempster.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Both ways. First pitch of the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the end, I'll get up. I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to grab a water or coffee. You guys want something? And then when I get out of the frame, D-Row is going to be like, dude, starting pitchers are the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just be like, yeah, dude, like you were going to hit that demp? Sure. You guys just go back and forth.
We have this stupid chain text. I was telling Dempy, Mikey today, you're going to get mad at me, but we played golf today. Georgia is open for business.
You're good to go.
Are you kidding me? This is the problem. I hate to say this, but it's like the people who need to work are pushing it, and the people that don't are like, no, we need to stay home. And it's like the huge battle. But I played today with Frank Core and Mac and Chipper and Smolt, and we all played. And there was this stupid thing on Twitter about your 5 favorite movies of all time. That's a tough question.
Yeah.
And they keep dinging my phone, so I had to put it on silent because Chipper he's into the Crown Royal or something because he doesn't normally.
He's into the Crown Royal. He's going to get kicked out of his house any second now.
8th wife, 19th kid.
Yeah. Crash at Motel
Dude, he
6.
was doing an IG live with Boog, and I don't know how many times I watched him, and I think at one point, like, he had his cup, and he was like, and then he just, like, had his son go fill it back up. And he was so boxed.
How are the kids, Mikey?
Everybody's good, man. Everybody's good. They're just doing the school thing at home, and the weather's good here. Jump in the pool all afternoon and rinse and repeat. Yeah.
First thing First thing we did when we heard this was coming, my wife like bang hit the heater on the pool, regardless,
Oh yeah,
and the weather's perfect. It's
yeah,
been our savior.
yeah. We've been in every day. Play hoops in the cage, and we jump in the pool. That's all we do.
God, man, it must be nice.
Yeah,
I
and then
visualize swimming. I'm in Chicago.
oh God, yeah. And then I
So
fuck
great.
up I fuck up 8th grade math. I mean, I don't even try.
Dude, come get sophomore chemistry.
Oh, not a chance. No chance. Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
Tab failed. You're good.
yeah, yeah. C's carbon.
Hey
That's all
guys,
I got.
hey guys, real quick, we're getting ready to start. Hey D-Ro, what's up? It's Malik. Nice to have you with us. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, bro.
So Deb, we'll just go. We'll just count you in, and you just go for the
Yeah.
first part of this, and just take
Yep.
it as long as you want, and then we'll just wrap it up. Don't worry about.
I'll just say we're going to take a little break. We're going to be right back with Michael Young and Mark DeRosa.
Yeah,
We'll
but you
take a little
should tease
break.
the. If you do want to do it that way, then tease the what you're going to do. We're going to take you inside the dugout.
Well, I will, but I think that we need to have a break, a stop, and then go again because we're going to have.
Yes, I'm with you, but I'm saying when you do go to the end,
Yeah.
you want to.
Yeah.
You want to. Yes, that's what you're teasing. Is what I'm saying. So do it as
Yeah.
long as you need, because you know what I mean. We're going to edit at the time anyway, so you guys can go 10 minutes here, and then just shut it down, and we'll do the next thing after that.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
guys, just be
ready?
mindful. You'll be in these boxes here. So try not to slide around or lean back too much. Anything like that.
Cool.
Can I put my Penn football helmet on?
100%.
Do it. Do it. Yeah. Can I do this?
Wait. Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
The
Just keep
Vegas
it right
Raiders.
there. Keep it right there. They might not have their Death Star might not be done because no one's working. They're just still like at a standstill. So they're thinking about like just for a couple of games, like where they're going to play.
Bro,
Dude,
it's so
have you seen
bizarre.
It's crazy. Have you seen pictures of our yard online?
Oh,
Ew.
it looks awesome.
Awesome. It's ridiculous.
Mikey, there's a house being built right next door to me in an open lot. They're hammering nails at 8 o'clock like nothing's happening. Nothing.
Just whacking away.
It's unbelievable. Like these things, like this is the South, bro. These people are dumb. You hear your governor today from Texas was saying 29 million people and only 500 deaths. He's like, we got to open it back up. Screw them.
500 have died. Yeah. He's like, I don't want to die, but fuck it. Fuck. Fuck. Jesus, dude. But it's true. I get it, man. People, they're losing money left and right. I get it.
Right, we're in a.
They're going to start opening. 1 month stuff's going to start going back to work some places. Yeah.
If it doesn't relapse, then this was all a scam.
Yeah. 100%.
My telephone.
Yeah.
Still is a scam. Somebody's scamming us. Yeah.
Somebody ate a bat in China. Yeah. Right.
Sure.
I've seen dudes eat shit on buses that should have been pandemics.
Yeah.
And more.
How you guys doing, D? Brooksy raking in the cage right now?
He was killing
Bombing
it, Mikey. He was
Bombing
killing
shit.
it. Man, just went away, and I try and get him in the cage. He gives me he goes, if I lace 5 balls, I'm done. And that's what he does. I said, just give me 5 good ones. And then he walks out.
Keep it
You
there.
know,
Yeah.
It's funny. All the sports, like Dempy could attest, like golf, basketball, football, whatever it may be, like you enjoy like jerking around with it. For some reason, baseball seems like work.
Oh, God, yeah. Dude, we go in the backyard, we play hoops. We'll go, let's play horse, let's play 2-on-2. You guys want me to throw you in the cage? Fuck no. Like,
It's like,
I'm not, I'll throw to you. I'm doing all the tough work. Yeah, I mean, you have
Yeah.
a cage right here. I'm throwing. You just sit there and whack away. No.
Hey, Mateo,
I'm even-
news. This house was built on baseball.
Yeah. Yeah. But then, like, once they kind of get in there and get going, and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of, no, let's go, keep going, keep going. I'm like, before I had to drag you in here. Now it's,
Yeah.
Dude, Brain, when we went up to Lake Geneva, there was a baseball, like a high school field, nobody there. I'd probably thrown 30 days of BP to him. And I love this one. Like, hey, Dad, can you get the ones in the outfield? No, I can't. Actually, you can go get them. Yeah.
Mikey always has that Mamba mentality behind him. Yeah. He's always been late.
Damn, you got me here.
Yeah.
So we just got to get a still shot of you guys smiling and staring into your cameras. I'll just give you a quick
What are
5
we
count
gonna
if
do
you
with
guys don't
that?
mind.
Except for a calendar? Huh?
Yeah, there you go.
You want shirts
All right,
off?
smile here. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, guys.
With Ryan Dempster,
Hey,
presented
D-Row,
by
that's a
Sloan.
Roger Staubach up there for you. What's that?
Nice.
He's just going to bring us into segment. Welcome back to Off the Mound with Ryan Dempster, presented by Sloan. And then we'll come to you on the 3-shot. But we'll start with you on the single.
Okay.
Aikman.
Do it.
All right. Whenever you're ready, Kevin, with the single, and then we'll count them in.
Fighting quick, baby. That's my gamer.
I need
I love it.
like,
Stay right there, dude. Please.
yeah.
Do not
Give
take
me a
that
good
off.
cadence.
Come in with that. Come in with that.
I need a strong out of you right now.
Black 88.
Give me like 4 good hot routes.
Red 7. Red 7. Just go stand over there. Go stand over there.
Whenever you're ready, Jim. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, welcome back to Off the Mound with Ryan Dempster. I'm your host. Let's do that one more time. I forgot about Sloan. My bad.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, welcome back to Off the Mound with Ryan Dempster, presented by Sloan. All right, now we got a couple special guests. We're going to change things up a little bit, and we're going to go a 2-shot here. That's right. These are 2 of my greatest teammates I've ever had. Unbelievable studs. We're talking about the Texas Rangers Hall of Famer, retired number 10, Mikey Young, joining the show. Mikey, what's up? And the man behind the mask there, the helmet. How are you, dude?
I got to buckle up for this one.
Yeah, he played everywhere, including quarterback at Penn. That's right, former Cub, former world champ with the San Francisco Giants, Mark DeRosa, my boy at MLB Network. Mark, what's up, brother?
What's going on, Dempy? Slick, what's up, buddy?
What up, Dean? Good to see you guys, man.
God, you guys look good in a pandemic right now.
Oh, yeah.
Holding it together.
Yeah.
Hey,
a lot of pool time, a lot of
your...
pool and margaritas. Tan.
I'm going to be honest with you, Dempy. I'm the same with Mikey. Georgia, first state potentially to open back up on Friday. So we're going to see what we're doing here.
Yeah.
I like the Mikey Young jersey hanging in the background right there. That was especially for you, by the way.
Yeah, he dug it out of his backyard.
I change it every day. I change it based on who the guest is going to be, and I knew my boy Mikey was coming on. You want me to read what it says on it?
Yeah, please.
Stopped at better friend and just signed it. The whole "you rake" part was a little much. I appreciate it, though.
You do. You do. Yeah.
Mike, you got a couple sweet jerseys hanging back there. Obviously, rest in peace to the great Mamba, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant there. Mike Trout, I know you're a big Laker fan.
Mike Trout, Derek Jeter. Over here is Ken Griffey Jr., Chipper Jones. A lot of stuff in here, man. I don't have a ton of stuff that I collected, but the ones I do is pretty sweet.
I think my jersey must have got lost in the mail, huh, D-Row?
It's in my
Dempy,
it's in my kid's toilet, Dempy. You're represented in my house.
right above the crapper. So every time they flush, they're like, yeah, that was like the last start of 2012. Good job, Demp.
Hey, Debbie, you know what's funny? During this pandemic, you know, you've gone through everything, right? You cleaned out your closets, garages, everything. The Dempster jersey that I have is like an all-star gray visitor's jersey from like 2008 at Yankee Stadium. You picked one up for everyone and signed one for me?
My bad. I struck out the side in the ninth inning, bottom of the ninth, tie game.
You're bad.
I literally warmed up so bad in that game, like so bad, that Giovanni Soto, who started the game and was our catcher, came down to the bullpen to help out and then walked out to the mound in the bullpen and said, "Hey, dude, you all right? What's wrong?" I'm spiking everything, getting booed by the whole bleachers. You're going to lose it. Mariano's winning the All-Star game. Dempster, you stink. Oh, my God.
Dempy, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? That? In the other room, you talk about holding up the MVP trophy, frame picture, in my gym. I'll run and get it for you if you need me to. But
just 7 All-Star appearances, too. What's that like, dude? 7 times going to the All-Star game. Like, I thought 2 was sweet. 7, dude. It
was cool that you were talking about that 08 game. That was a long-ass night, man. I mean, I got
like
5
15
ABs in an
innings?
All-Star game. I got 5 at-bats. I remember we were playing. I always used to, when I was playing short, I'd pick up Jeter. So that means, he's obviously going to start, and I'm going to come in at some point.
Hey, guys, excuse me. Unfortunately, we got to stop. Sorry, guys. We're having some issues with D-Rose camera. Kevin, Riley, you want to chime in, see if we can fix that?
Where do you want us to jump back in at?
Well, the last time it froze. Well, it froze when he was reading Mike's jersey, and then it froze again just
when
right there.
Talking about the picture.
Yeah, so if you picked it up right where he started reading the jersey, that would be fine, and then we'd have a clean edit point. But look, it's going to be all done and posted anyway, so we can make it all work. But we just don't want his camera to keep freezing.
Yeah.
All right. My bad. It's just internet connection, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, you've been using
Kevin Dusold.
Go ahead, Kevin.
What's up, Bradley?
Do you have Kevin Dusold?
Yeah, what's up?
What is he?
Hey. Hey, Mark, this is Kevin Riley. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Whoa.
Hey, can you do us a favor and take your phone off of Wi-Fi and put it on cellular? Just turn off the Wi-Fi.
That's interesting. I haven't had that.
Yeah, it's proven to work well for you. Yeah. Just put it on cellular.
Okay. All right,
Mark, just file that charge, the data charge.
I thought you were using your phone, Mark. I'm sorry. You're not using your phone. Oh, no. You're using your PC. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
And your PC, is it wired or on Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi. Okay.
Would you be opposed to hanging up and signing back on with your phone and trying to frame this up with your phone on cellular data? And a lot of times that because you could just on this call on your computer, if you just hover your mouse over the screen with the 3 pictures, you'll see the little icon show up with the red phone. That's how you hang up. And then from the same email, you click the same link from your phone. It'll sign you right on, just like you never left.
All right, so do it on my phone.
Yeah, sign off from here and do it onto your phone. We'll see if we can get rid of that freezing.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, Mikey, you have this COVID can't stop us, right?
Yeah.
Stuff you're doing.
Yeah.
Is it ISD, Dallas ISD?
Yep. You got it.
Okay, sweet, sweet.
Right on.
Hey,
Thanks,
Jim, can you hear Malik?
Yeah,
So a good natural pickup point when we get D-Row back is maybe just have him read the message that Mikey wrote for him on the jersey behind him, and then just pick it
yeah.
up from
I'll
there.
just be like, yeah.
Yeah, and that's cool because we're going to use the start of it with the helmet and all that. That was all good. Kevin, can you go back to the 3?
Hey, my phone's not letting me do it. It's saying
What's it telling you?
unable to connect to host.
Is your phone on Wi-Fi or cellular data?
Cellular data.
And it won't connect to the host, so it's not reaching. All right.
I do this
Hey,
every.
Kevin Riley, also, you got to make sure that he's not logged on.
Yeah, he wasn't when he tried. He was logged off. Hey, Kevin, can we try this? Kevin Dusold, are you listening on VMix?
You want me to send him a new link?
Yeah, send him a new link. And Mark, Kevin's going to send you a new link. Use that new link from your phone. Sign off from here. Use the new link from your phone. And Kevin, take this one away.
I'll have to get D-Row a phone that works or something, Utility players don't make a lot of cheese, so it's like
Yeah. They ride the
it's
flip. They ride
probably
the
got a
flip
flip.
phone. They ride the flip
Yeah,
phone as long as it'll take them.
he's got the old T-Mobile sidekick.
He got the free phone from Cubs convention. Still rocking it. 10 years later.
He's Been skating on the sprint bill ever since.
There he is. Look at him.
All right.
There he
Hey,
is. That's a
yes,
big chair.
Looks like Joe Exotic's chair.
It's not much better, is it, Kevin?
That's worse. It looks.
Hey, are you on Wi-Fi or data? Mark, try your if you're on if you're on cellular data, Mark, if you could try your cell phone on Wi-Fi. Just turn it right on to Wi-Fi.
Carol Baskin. Killed her, husband whacked him. Don't act like it didn't happen. Have you seen that TikTok video?
I haven't seen it. No. Is it good?
It's just hilarious.
I saw some link to it, but I didn't click on it.
Pretty funny. Dude, how about Gronk? He's coming out of retirement.
Dude, that guy.
They're going for it.
CTE, walking. I mean, and he's coming out right now.
He's like,
Unbelievable.
screw it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go for my 9th ring. 8's not enough. I'm going for 9.
It's unreal.
Imagine Gronk in Tampa Bay. He's gonna go
Oh
bananas.
my
down.
god. It's nonstop.
Tailor
What's
made.
the Ybor City? Look out.
Yeah. Tailor made for that joint. Are you freezing up there still, Dempy? Is it cool? Is it
Dempy, you got me?
Yeah, it was a little it was a little cold today. Nice but cold. Yeah.
There you
Still
go.
cold, man.
Dan, can you text Mart? Just have him go back to his PC.
Yeah.
He's texting. All good.
Hey, Mark, you got us on your PC? You're back on your PC? I don't think I'm going to be able to.
Hey, Mark, you back on your PC?
Yeah.
All good. All right, we'll work with it.
I do this every day.
You do on Zoom though, probably.
But I did
VMix
Pumps
issue.
360 last week.
Yeah, the time of day plays a big part.
Like if my kids are playing on shit, is that messing it up?
Yeah,
That definitely has an impact, yeah.
absolutely.
You want me to tell
Brox,
them?
turn it off!
You want me to tell them clean shit up? Kids like killing people on Fortnite.
Never know.
I definitely would if that's all right.
All right, give me 2 seconds.
Here comes Jersey. Starts screaming.
A-Rod's gonna buy the Mets. I can't wait. That's what we need.
Can't wait for you to take on that one, Dempy.
I don't know if you saw that he did a Barstool thing the other day, and he was like,
Hey, Kevin.
so I don't know if you could tell, but I was really mad. I was really, really mad. And he threw like 3 pitches behind me, which I threw 1 behind you. But anyways, if we're going to start telling the fish story, A-Rod, okay. And then he's like, and so the next at bat, I thought, I just want to hit a line drive off his forehead. But I missed, and it went over the fence. That's what he said. So this reporter here in Chicago asked me about it, and I was like, see, proves the theory. steroids work, because here he was just trying to hit a measly little line drive up the middle, and instead it went over the fence. I mean, there's just the impact of him is huge. Yeah.
That's good.
Special. The players are mad. Joe was mad, obviously. I was mad. Steaming, actually. It's a special moment. We lost. They won.
All right.
Won the World Series, but
Nobody's doing anything here. Let's get this done. All right, my bad, guys. I don't understand what the problem is.
You're good.
It's all right, man.
You hear me?
Like Max Headroom.
Hey, Kevin, you got Malik?
I'm gonna put these.
Put these.
Yeah, I'm here. It should be good.
Yeah. Okay.
The kids playing up there definitely has an impact.
So, Dimp, when D-Rose sits down, I'll just count you in and we'll just get going.
Yeah.
All right, let's rock this. Let's go.
All right. D-Ro, I'm going to come in about the jersey behind you because that's where we froze up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, boys.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You ready, Kevin?
Yeah, I'll do the 3-shot and then I'll go right to D-Rose.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dude, that's a sick jersey you got hanging behind you there, D-Ro.
Dempy, I didn't collect many in my career, I gotta be honest, but this one, Slick right here, signed me this when I left in 06. He said, D-Ro, to a great teammate and a better friend, you rake. He could have left the you rake off and just stayed with the great teammate, great friend.
Yeah. Raked. After that, I was sad to see him
He
go.
did, didn't he?
3 years with the Cubs, he snatched him away from us.
Hey,
That
quick
was huge,
tidbit.
though.
Dempy, quick tidbit. When I came to the Cubbies, similar colors to the Texas Rangers. Back in the day, you couldn't get custom cleats like these kids. I could go and build anything I want. Today, I used to have him ship me like 2 or 3 pairs of customs, and I pawned them off as like my Cubby custom cleats.
Oh, they were clean. I remember
Really?
watching.
See, I'm just finding out about this.
Oh, they were clean. I remember the Nike sent me these brand new like Shocks, and they came out like in the middle of September. And I remember the Cubs were in the postseason. We weren't, so I was in Hawaii watching D. He gets up there. I think he hit a big homer right in the first round of the playoffs, wearing these clean custom cleats. I was super proud. Super proud. Yeah. He looked good.
Dempy, Prince Fielder, I'll never forget it. I get on first base in 07. He looks down. He's like, bro, you ain't going that good to get custom cleats. I'm like, Prince, they're not mine. I cut the tongue off. They're Michael Young's down in Texas.
You know the guy winning batting titles?
It's awesome.
Oh, my God. That's
good.
Dude, D-Ro, speaking of Mikey Young in Texas, dude, and we're going to put him on the spot a little bit here, but, like, you play with it. Batting title, 221 hits in 2005, I think it was. You won the batting title. I mean, what was that like to just watch a teammate just absolutely, like, I watched D. Lee rake every day, same year in Chicago, and he only had 199 hits. Like, it's like you get 2 hits a day at that rate. It's crazy.
I always said that watching Mikey hit, he always had knock to right in his back pocket. So he knew when he wasn't feeling good, he could throw 2 over the second baseman's head and get out of there, 2 for 3, 2 for 4 with a walk. But the thing that blew me away about Michael Young, and I could sing his praises all day, when he stepped on that field, and people say they believe this, but they truly don't. When he stepped on that field, he thought he was the best player. Almost like a silent arrogance to the way he played. He really, truly believed that no one was better on the field, and it was something I tried to take with me as I went on.
Where'd that come from?
I mean, I don't know, Deb. I mean, honestly, like I did have a lot of confidence, just like I'm sure of us did when we played, but I was really lucky to play with D-Row. I mean, he and I got along pretty much right out of the gate. We got along great. It was kind of I had some good seasons when he was there. I remember in 05, that the year that D was talking about, I got off to just a terrible start to the season and kind of momentum going right around June. And then for the last 4 months, I really felt like I was in a bit of a groove. But my approach-wise, I felt really good. I felt like with the first couple strikes, I felt like those were mine in account, and I was going to try and like drive balls in the gap, or if I got something up in the zone, I was going to try and do some damage. But ego went out the door when I had 2 strikes, and I was just really trying. Anything that went to the left of shortstop with 2 strikes was a complete accident. I was really trying just to at that point kind of make my bones and get out of there. And if I had something that I can knock out into right and just get myself to first base, I was going to do it.
Dude, you had so many hits too. Like I was thinking about you, just under 2,400 hits, 2,375 hits. Do when you like think about that, and then you like, does it have even more of an appreciation for the guys who got to 3,000? Like that's so insane,
it's
man.
Crazy. It's crazy. I think I have a ton of respect and admiration for the guys that get to the big leagues at an early age. Usually I remember when I was kind of at the end of my career and kind of these questions are asked, and I look at the guys who have 3,000 and well past 3,000 hits, and they were in the big leagues getting hits when they were 18, 19, 20 years old. When I was 19, I was trying to start in my college team when I was a sophomore. Like, and to think that guys were like impactful leaguers, like I played with Adrian Beltre, who's a knockout Hall of Famer, and he was starting for the LA Dodgers when he was 19 years old. Again, I'm not exaggerating. I was a sophomore in college at UC Santa Barbara, just trying to start, and this guy was already making big impacts on big league teams. I mean, to understand some of the talent that a lot of these guys have, and you see it a lot in the big leagues nowadays. These youngsters come up with just a ton of talent, and at that point, the sky's the limit. They start putting up numbers, and by the time they're in their mid-20s, they already have like these massive resumes built up. So it kind of just speaks to the talent of these guys that end up racking up all these big numbers career-wise. They get to the big leagues early and they stay late.
And then sometimes, like D-Row is an unbelievable player, and he could play all over the diamond, and he was great. But as you know and I know, playing with him, like the numbers that don't show up in like a scorecard, what he means to a locker room, and like how incredible of a teammate he was.
Yeah, you know what? I think because D-Row is now known as such a good dude, everyone who played with him is kind of talks about what an impact he has on clubhouses. I think it's lost a lot of times on how good D-Row really was. I mean, when I played with him in 2005, I mean, he was not believe it. I mean, 2005, I played with him, and D-Row's come injury, and he comes to the American League, and he's, with the Braves, he was bouncing around over the infield, and all of a sudden he comes to the American League where they have a DH, and he's not able to kind of get in the action as much as possible. And he is in the cage every day, and you see these things happening. He's out there for early hitting every day, and all of a sudden the next year rolls around, 2006, and the Rangers give him an opportunity to play, and D-Row just goes nuts. And you just see, again, it's not just a A-plus clubhouse guy, which is really, really obvious when people listen to D, but he was just a really, really good player. And all of a sudden he goes to a good Cubs team that's always in the playoffs, and he's, again, right in the middle of the action. And next thing you know, he's living with play. I mean, it just speaks to how good a player really was. And a lot of times when you're talking about the really good players, they tend to talk about the guys who are, all-stars every year and making to the Hall of Fame and future Hall of Famers, and rightfully so. But the guys that kind of, guys I played with that were, not necessarily Hall of Famers, I love talking about how good of players they were, because I think it's our job to kind of keep those guys' memories alive.
You know what's funny?
And that's the thing too.
Can I jump in on that?
Yeah, go jump in, man.
Because I was having a conversation with my wife the other night, and she asked me that question about being a good teammate, and I kind of really thought about it. And obviously, you too, Dempy, you were one of the best teammates I ever had. Mikey, you goes without question. I was never jealous of any teammate that I ever played with. I didn't want to be Chipper Jones. On the field, I did. But in real life, I was comfortable in my own skin, and I wanted every guy on my team to get that big hit, to make that big pitch. Because I liked who I was. So I truly, truly cared about how am I going to create an environment where we could all speak brutal truth and then go get a seafood tower after we get a W. That was kind of my thinking in the whole thing. It was kind of like, hey, this is a huddle, but instead of 11 guys being in the huddle, there's 25 guys in the huddle, and it's interchangeable. But that was my big thing. It was kind of clicked on me. I'm like, man, jealousy is kind of the root of all evil when you want to like trade places with somebody. But I never really felt that. I wanted moments, but not the whole thing.
Well, and I always remember, like, this is so funny. Like, he comes over, he signs with the team, gets a good contract. Now he's our second baseman for at least opening day. Dude, remember, he starts opening day, and he's like, sign this free agent contract. He's a second baseman. Day two, Lou's like, nah, I'm not putting him in there. D-Row, straight to the principal's office. I got to fix this.
Funny story about that. When I saw the lineup go up, Mikey, you'll love this. I went out in the dugout. There was no one in the stadium. I called my dad. I said, Dad, this guy's testing me day 2.
Yeah.
He goes, go get him. Go get him. And I went in his office. I'm
sure Lou took that really well.
He was in his underwear doing a crossword. And all he did, Dan, you remember this, he turned around and looked at me and he was like, what do you want? I said, am I your second baseman? And he goes, yeah. I said, all right, then I want to be treated. I waited my whole life to play every day. Like, I just went 2 for 4 off Aaron Harangatang in game 1. I want Bronson Arroyo game 2. I've been waiting my whole life for this. And he came out and he ripped the lineup card down. He's like, hey, guys, I got to change the lineup. DeRosa wants to play. I was like the most nerve-wracking.
He loved that, though.
Yeah.
He loved when guys stood up to him and let him know, because then he knew he could trust you. And I think that was a big thing. He wanted to see, I think he wanted to see how you'd react. And you stood up for yourself, and then you played every day, and then you raked. And
I love it. I'll never forget a similar.
And I love too,
story.
like, yeah,
I'll never forget a similar story. I got to drop that. When I go to the Phillies in 2013, it turns out it's a career. It's like April. Every body part's already hurt. I'm like, oh shit! Like now, I'm already hurt. So we're in DC, and we're facing. I go 0 for like my first 2 games of the series, and the next day we're facing Steven Strasburg, and Charlie Manuel's our manager, who was by the way, I love that guy. And he goes up to me, he's like, Mike, you're not playing tomorrow. And I was like, Chuck, no, man, come on. I got to play. I'm over my last day. You got to put me in there. He goes, we're facing Strasburg. I'm like, I know who we're facing. Like, I can't. I'm not leaving out here without doing something. I got to play. He's like, okay. Next day he puts me in 0 for 5, 2 in the weeds, the worst player on the field, right? Terrible. So the next time, like a week later, he gives me another day off. I'm like, Chuck. He's like, no. Turn around, walk away. That was it. I had my chance. Flushed it down the toilet. That was it. I never questioned Chuck again. That was it. If I had a day off, I had a day off. Lost my chance, dude.
Dempy, tell the story
awesome.
in Cincinnati. Tell the story in Cincinnati when Lou came to take you, like you were throwing a bunch of balls, and he was like, hey, I got to test my closer right here. Because I was there for that mound visit.
He was testing all of us. He was finding out really soon who he could trust and who he couldn't. And I hadn't pitched, so I pitched Friday in Vegas on an exhibition game. Saturday off, Sunday off, travel day off. Monday opening day, we lose 16-4. I'm the closer. I don't pitch. Tuesday off day, so now I come in Wednesday. We're winning 8-1 to get an inning of work. I get the first guy out. Up comes Edwin Encarnacion, and I walk him on 4 pitches. Like, not all over the place. I just missed 4 down and away heaters by inches, Now all of a sudden, like, here comes Griffey. I go ball 1, and out of the dugout, here comes Lou. It's like lightning bolt route. He's going to third. He's going to home plate. He's scratching his head. He's taking his hat off. And he just walks out. He goes, son, what's the problem? And I was like, well, what do you mean, what's the problem? He goes, it's 8-1. It's 30 degrees out. We got Montgomery and Ribs in the clubhouse. Throw the ball over the plate. Let's go. And then he turned around and walked back. I threw ball 2 before he got to the dugout. I was just like, as soon as he crossed the white line, I'm like, let's go. All right. And then the same way, though, we got out of it. And I'll say this is where it changed. I went in the next day. I said, hey, Lou, I'm your closer, right? And he's like, yeah, that's right. And I go, well, then I don't need a pep rally, especially in an 8-1 game. Like, The only reason you should be taking me out is because I blew a save. And he goes, all right, I won't do that anymore. He never came out again unless I blew a save. That was it. He like stuck to his word. Then he gave me a chance to start again. I had so many. I used to like love it. Like sitting on the bench as a starting pitcher is a tough thing to do. I used to just like have to be out there because you never knew what Lou was going to do during the game. It was so great.
Love it.
So awesome. Well, dude, this has been a ton of fun. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back with more with Michael Young and Mark DeRosa right after this on Off the Mound. Punches and bunches.
Frank.
All right, we're going to come in here. We're going to come in here with this like a little talk about just not playing baseball right now, and then we'll just hop into a couple baseball stuff, and then we're going to get off baseball for a second, just talk some other fun little stuff.
Right on.
Okay. Malik, you ready?
Yep, all good. Whenever you are.
Yeah. Just count me in from 3.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
All right, welcome back to Off the Mound with Ryan Debster. It's presented by Sloan, our great sponsors. We want to thank them for everything they've been doing. Remember, we are social distancing. It's time to be safe. So, got to wash our hands, and what better way to do that than with Sloan's no-touch technology. Big thank you to Sloan. Yeah, that's right, Mikey. Wash those hands. We're back here with Mark DeRosa, the Texas Rangers Hall of Famer, Michael Young. Mikey, dude, you make the Texas Rangers Hall of Fame. That's so incredible. And then, talk about, a jersey retirement. Because, that's the last time. You were the last person to ever put on 10. That's it. It's yours, man. That's an amazing, just what a cool honor that is.
Thanks, Demp. It was a really cool night. The Rangers kind of surprised me with that one a little bit. Last year, I was still working with the organization, and I was with our amateur scouting director, and we were going to talk to an amateur player, and we were at a restaurant, and they kind of sprung the news on me. I was excited. I think that when you get a number retired, it kind of speaks to kind of a relationship the player has with his organization and with the fan base. And I played here in Texas for over. For 12, and with a lot of really great memories of great teammates like yourselves, and it was really cool, man. I mean, my family all came in town from California, and just really had an incredible weekend. And again, I give all the credit to the Rangers for thinking of me and really just doing such an incredible job over the weekend. It was this thing for me.
D-Ro, were you surprised when they retired it, or were you saw it coming?
Funny story. I was supposed to speak at it.
Yeah.
Now, there's my dog right there. She agrees as well. And I was on the plane.
What happened? Did you have a vet trip?
No, I was on the plane with Mikey's agent, and the plane got canceled. Our flight got canceled, and it was the next day. Oregon was playing Auburn in the new Dallas Cowboys in Jerry World, and all the flights were sold out. I had to call Mikey, call Tony Taylor with the Texas Rangers, John Blake, all the people in the front office, and say that I couldn't make it there. But no, yeah. I mean, seriously, Mike, this is the best of the best right here, this guy. I mean, what he was able to do in that uniform, how he commanded the clubhouse, everyone fell in line with how 10 wanted to run the clubhouse, how he wanted to run the team. We were kind of just fed off his energy and just how confident he was, man. And I say this, and this is no offense to anybody in Tempe. You pitch down there. It's not easy to pitch down there. We had some – there was a saying in Texas that I learned, and it kind of woke me up because I came from the Braves where it was just pitching, and Chipper Jones and Andrew Jones. Down there, Texas, they would say hit or get left behind. And that was kind of that slogan. And Mikey kind of him and Teixeira started that with Alfonso Soriano and Hank Blaylock. And, I mean, the list goes on. They were banging.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we are looking forward to something down there, and we can't have that right now because we're not playing baseball. But, Mikey, the new stadium, a beautiful new ballpark there, Globe Life Field, spectacular. Hopefully we're back playing baseball at some point somewhere, and I cannot wait to see this. What are your impressions of the new ballpark there?
It's a palace. For me and you guys you guys played in Chicago. I finished my career in Dodger Stadium, and the old parks have a really special place in my heart. So like Fenway, Wrigley, Dodger Stadium, those three to me are kind of like on an island. They're their own separate entity. But when I think about the new ballparks now, the other 27, this thing is in the top three. I've seen it from the outside, from the inside. The clubhouse is ridiculous. The visiting ridiculous. I got like San Francisco is a gem of a ballpark. San Diego's beautiful, and then this thing is right there. It's absolutely spectacular. They just nailed this place.
And probably can't contain Joey Gallo either.
No, he's going to the roof. He's going to the roof. Yeah, it's a joke. Play me in our
D-Ro,
old
how
park.
much fun is Joey Gallo to watch hit?
I'll tell you what.
Just moon shots, man.
And it's been a slow burn now. He's starting to figure out the strike zone and starting to understand what he can and can't handle. And now you're gonna see like a meteoric rise here.
Yeah, he was.
You know
the
what?
first
That's
time
a
I
great
saw
point
Joey.
too.
Go ahead, Dempy.
No, go ahead.
I mean, the
No,
first time I played
say,
with.
like.
No, I played with Josh Hamilton, and I played with Rafael Palmeiro, like big lefty power guys, and played against other guys, David Ortiz, big lefty power. Josh had as much raw power for a lefty that I had ever seen. And in our old ballpark in Texas, there was the home run porch, they called it, and the roof. I never saw Josh come close to hitting a ball on that roof ever, and Josh hit bombs. Joey went up there like 15 times, like it was routine. He went on top of that roof all the time in BP, and I'm like, Josh never came close to that. Like Joey's raw talent and raw power is. I mean, for me, if we're talking straight power in the game, it's Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Joey Gallo, and then a bunch of other guys. For me, it's that those are the three in terms of sheer raw power.
Well, and I like too what you're saying, D-Ro, is like we get so impatient sometimes in life in general, but especially in baseball, we want guys to produce right now, right? They're so talented, they're good, but everybody has their own learning curve, and like here's a guy who is starting to figure it out a little bit later than maybe some people anticipated. Sometimes I think that is probably there with many players, and they just get the opportunity to play every day, and then next thing you know, bam, they're putting up huge numbers.
Yeah, I look at it, Dempy. There's certain coaches you're going to come across in your career that can really put their fingerprints on you and really change everything. You got to be strong mentally. Joey Gallo is obviously a guy with a ton of confidence and always believed that there's more in the tank than just outhouse or castle. I mean, at some point, he knew he was going to figure out the strike zone, shorten his swing down maybe a smidge, talking to guys like Michael Young in his downtime, picking the brains of other people. I mean, you got to have a tool to be able to do that, natural ability to be able to do that. But I do believe that because that Mikey's the perfect example for me. When I signed with Texas in 2005, I followed this guy around like a puppy dog going, okay, I might not be Michael Young, but can I be 75% of it? Can I figure out a way to be like, there's something in here. And I met Rudy Jaramillo, the hitting instructor down in Texas at the time. And it changed everything. So I think, everybody, like you're saying, you don't know if it's coming at 30 or 21. We're so smitten now. We're so spoiled by these young guys showing up and just ripping apart the league. I mean, Juan Soto's, Acuna Jr. I mean, what these guys do at such a young age. Tatis showed up last year, and you can't take your eyes off him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's special. Well, baseball's fun to talk about. We love it. It's our game. But we're going to get a little bit away from baseball right here. So we're going to go AFC, NFC. And I know that I know we got a Cowboy fan and a Raider fan in the house, okay? And I need to know who's closer to the Super Bowl, the Cowboys or the Raiders. Mikey, we'll start with you.
Not even close. Not even close.
First of all, I'm in fairness, I've been in here in Dallas a long time now, so I am a Cowboy fan too. It's got to be. I'm wearing a Raiders shirt, but it's the Cowboys. I mean,
But you can do that though. AFC, NFC, you're fine. You're totally good.
yeah, in football, things get mixed up a little bit. So, I mean, as much as I'm excited about the market deal to the Raiders, and I'm excited about it. I mean, Dallas has a lot of pretty impressive pieces already in place. So I would love to see that happen. If it was a Dallas Raiders Super Bowl, whoa, I'd be front and center wherever they're at. If they're playing New Orleans, if they're playing Miami, you'll see me, a couple stints in the local joint if that were to happen.
Yeah.
If there is a Raiders and Cowboys Super Bowl, off the mound is going to send Michael Young and Mark DeRosa 2 tickets each to the Super Bowl so you guys can watch it. So when that happens, our show will take care of that. You guys will have full access. We do those kind of things here. You know that?
That's awesome. Just make sure you include a couple bucks for our bail money.
D-Roll, why can't the Cowboys do more? I mean, you look at their roster and the capabilities that they have.
I'm going to tell you why.
I need it.
And again, love the man, but it was time for Jason Garrett. In my opinion, as a fan, it was time for him. I don't think he lost the clubhouse, but I just think they needed a new vibe, new energy. I don't know if Mike McCarthy's that guy, but I just knew it had to go another route. He had 10 years to bring them a title. Jerry, obviously, like he said, does not get cramps writing checks. It's not about that. I mean, a new voice, but they have all the pieces in place. I was a little stunned with the Amari Cooper $100 million contract. I'd like to see them pay Dak long term. I don't think you're going to go out there. You're not going to get the #1 pick next year for Trevor Lawrence. So I'd like to see them lock Dak Prescott up with Zeke and do some special things.
How about a better record bet right now, you two guys?
See the Cowboys and the Raiders?
Steak dinner. Yeah, whoever has the better record next year.
I'm in. Just for get the steak dinner to hang. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be paying, but I'm in. That sounds like a good
I always like bringing up football with.
Hey man, if the Raiders go in their new yard and they come out 500, win. Chucky's like
win. That's a win right there.
League. I'm happy. I'm happy.
I'll be honest.
September was my favorite time because we'd always start out fantasy football and it'd be like this injection of life. It's this summer's dragging on at the end of August. It's like fantasy football draft. Here we go. Everybody's pumped again.
Always.
You talk about quarantine. How about as a visiting football team coming into Vegas? You better be quarantined in a hotel room. I mean, the Raiders might go 7-1 at home.
Yeah, they're going to be tough. I mean, they're
going to be like the hockey team, man.
Coming.
Yeah.
All the Cooper draft picks are heading their way, man. They're going to be good pretty quick. It's got to sit tight for another 30 years.
D-Ro's Mikey, we know this. He's a big, huge Bon Jovi fan. Daily, how many times a day do you think there was some sort of Bon Jovi reference when he was out there?
It was all the time.
Somewhere on the bench in the locker room.
I loved every last bit of it. Loved every bit of it. It was he's so good at it. And it was like, it wasn't just like the references from a show. Like he'd start belting out lines. It was so good. I remember. I mean, I'm from the West Coast, and I remember he used to always say, from a John Bon or a Springsteen guy. I think that's what he was always saying. And he's like, this is the island I'm on, and he would just be belting out Bon Jovi lines all the time. Loved it. Made my day, man.
Nothing better. Dempy, last year, Rogers Center. You're a Canadian, up in Toronto. You give love a bad name. Bon Jovi. All these young kids are playing their rap and their Post Malone, and the fans are digging it. They're digging it. But when the old man would pinch hit, it lit it up.
He loved it.
Yeah. I loved it too. I remember that 2013. I'm like, watch this. Here it comes. Shot through the heart.
Darling, you love. Hey, me and my brother went to see him in Madison Square Garden last year, and again, I hope John Bon Jovi's not watching Off the Mound. They might be getting a little long in the tooth to perform live.
Hey, D-Row, that's why after the 2013 season, I looked myself in the mirror and said, I know it's time to hang it up right now.
Long in the teeth.
Well, you love going to watch Bon Jovi, dude. So many people out there love going to watch both you guys play baseball, man. You guys were so much fun. You were great teammates. I'm glad that I got to play with both of you and that we're friends today. And I just want to say thanks for sitting down and talking a little shop with us here at Off the Mound. I hope you guys had a good time.
Thanks, Dempy. Good to see your face, buddy.
Yeah, you too, man. Hey, actually, when we come back, are you guys cool with maybe giving the fans a little an inning at home? You guys good with that? All right, cool. We're going to do an inning at home right here with Mark DeRosa and Michael Young after this break on Off the Mound. Sweet.
Right on.
You guys are fucking champs, man. This is great, dude.
Hey,
So
Kevin,
good.
you need to.
Am I freezing at all?
What's up? Sorry.
You're just gonna have to stay on the 3-shot here for this when they do this.
Yeah, the
You
whole
want to
time.
break it down?
So I'll just start it out. I'll come back. We'll do a 1-shot and then straight into a 3-shot.
Okay, just Off the Mound. Ryan Dempster presented by Sloan. And then just get into it. We'll probably cut this down a little bit, but it's all good.
Yep. And just stay on it. So D-Rose to my left, Mikey's to my right. Mikey, everything, you're just always left, and D-Row, you're always right.
Okay.
But when we're not talking, we're looking straight ahead, right?
You're just like, imagine we're sitting in a dugout. So if you want to like look away, you can do anything. You can be like, yeah, thanks, whatever. Just like have fun with it, dude. They'll edit it to like, we're going to talk for 5 minutes and they'll edit it to 45 seconds or something. Yeah.
Right on.
Ready?
Yep.
Sure. 3, 2, 1.
All right, welcome back to Off the Mound with Ryan Dempster, presented by Sloan. Now, here's a little segment we're going to do here and there on Off the Mound, and it's called An Inning at Home. That's right, we're going to do an inning at home with Mark DeRosa and Michael Young. So we're going to give you a scenario. Right now, the score's 6-1. It's the top of the 9th inning. We're at home. We got our closer on hand if we need him. And we're just going to have a little fun and show you guys what it would be like inside the dugout. So I'm going to kick it off. All right, here we go now. Come on, guys. Here we go. We got this. Hey, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing for dinner later? You guys got any plans?
What do you
I
think?
don't know. If this guy keeps hanging his friggin' split, we're going to be here all night. We'll probably have to hit in the ninth. So, I mean, hopefully this guy can get the ball down under for a strike at some point.
Dude, there is a fight, D-Row, at the bat rack right now. It's unbelievable.
There is.
Full on. Look at it.
Hey, hold on. Hold on a second. They got double barrel going in the pen right now. We are in full-blown panic with a 6-1 lead.
Full-blown panic. Our bench coach is over there walking around playing Follow the Boiler again. Look at him. He doesn't know where he's at right now. Take a nap.
Clean it up, Jerry. That's not a strike. I don't care if it's 8-1. Let's go.
Yeah, Jerry's terrible. Jerry's terrible.
No, he's been given about two. He's been given about 2 or 3
right.
in the outside corner the whole time.
Yeah, he did it to my second at bat. He sat there and just like, but he's playing grab ass with the catcher the whole time. I think they'll be hanging out after the game. They're all pals, so they're trying to speed this thing up.
What's our next road trip?
St. Louis, and then we got Cincinnati and Cleveland.
Ew. Cincinnati.
Mike, you got pass list tickets available?
Yeah. Yeah, Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland's a good, sneaky good spot. Not in Cincinnati. Cincinnati. They got nothing for me. I'm gonna go play my 3 games.
Cleveland's great.
Yeah.
Who's going to the casino? This guy. For sure.
Yeah. Cincinnati's terrible. I'm gonna go there, play 3 games. I'm gonna hit my balloon homer that's never gonna come down and try and get out of there as quickly as possible.
I'll take it. Yeah, who's on the mound for them? Hope Bailey with that arrow tattoo on his forearm.
Oh my God.
Sneaky,
Terrible.
tough AB.
Who gets a tattoo like that?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Jerry, clean it up! Come on, for crying out loud. I know you got dinner reservations. Let's go. Sorry, Skip. I'm not trying to get you thrown out. He gets so sensitive, doesn't he? He's unbelievable.
Yeah. Dude, get him thrown out. He's a dick. I can't stand this guy.
Hey.
Get him thrown out.
Yeah. Good
Gosh.
point. Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tired of him
Hey, D-Bro.
every day.
What do you got?
You listening to me? Where you at?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I want you to go up and hit a tater right now, okay? This guy's going to throw you a hanging slider. Got it?
Yeah.
He's gonna throw me a hanging slider right here.
No, I was talking to Mikey. You're not going to play right now. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. I got it. I got you. Dan. Hanging
Yeah.
slider.
All right.
I'm locking up, Dad. I'm freezing up.
You got it, dude. Stay with me on this one. You know, I
I
cannot
just
wait
want
to get out of this city, by the way.
I just want to know after this game, are you guys quick? Are you going man stew, hot, cold, shower? Are you going to get a lift in, huge crush session? What are we doing?
Hot cold with 6 Bud Heavies. That's what I'm working with after the game.
You're going heavy.
Ooh, Bud Heavy today. That's what happens when you play every day. Us pitchers got to worry about it. We're light drinkers, you know?
Yeah,
D-Ro, you know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
I hear you.
But whatever. We're on the Metrodome.
Hey, by the
You
way,
make
Tuesday early morning golf tee time. Mikey, sorry you're playing that day. I already saw. Tuesday tee time.
I'm in.
What time?
I'm
was
in. Yeah.
Hey, Jerry! Enough of it. Seriously, cut the crap out. Let's go. Either ring
By
him
the
up
way, Mike,
or just stop it.
Mikey, in
Yo.
golf, don't be so handsy.
I can't get it out, man. I can't get it out. It's like this. Every ball goes that way. I mean, I'm trying my heart out to clean it up. I can't do it, man. Demp, you've seen me. It's not good, man.
Yeah, well, no, it's not good at all. But that's okay. I mean, what can you expect? I have 4 days off all the time to go out there and play golf. Plus, like a lot of times, I'll play the morning I pitch. Hence the results on the mound. But you know, a lot better that way.
Yeah.
Anyways, dude. Hey, I'm gonna run to the clubhouse. You guys need anything?
No.
You good?
But yeah.
We're
Want
good.
coffee or anything? You're good.
No.
All right.
Actually, you know what? Too Splenda meat.
Hey, D.
Yeah.
I hate Demp, dude. About
It's
time he
unbelievable.
left. I'm tired of that guy.
Yeah. Comes
Every
on the
time he's
bench,
out there.
distracts everyone, plays hard
Everyone.
once a week, and runs his
And
mouth.
he's not going up there to get snacks. He's going up there to think about this post-career show he's going to do. And he's probably going to
100.
annoy us all the time.
He's going to do Harry
Ridiculous.
Carey impressions,
Yeah.
rip
Yeah.
off Will Ferrell, something like that.
Yeah, like all I want him to do is like command his heater and stop hanging splits. Like do that first, so you can do something when you're done playing. God, is he
And
coming
I
back
know
yet?
we're in the age of tipping pitches. I mean,
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, D-Ro.
Hey, Deb, what's
There
up,
you
man?
go.
Good
Two
to see you,
Splenda.
buddy. Yeah.
Thank
Two
you, buddy.
Splenda right there. Take that. Yeah, you got it, man. Hey, Mikey.
Hey,
up, man?
hey, Deb.
Guy, I gotta tell you, man, I love being your teammate. You're a great
Thanks,
guy.
buddy. God, you know what? I'm so
Yeah.
glad. I mean, every time I see you, man, I get like really, really inspired by you as a teammate, dude. You compete your ass off, dude.
Thanks,
I love
man.
playing.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Tonight, guys, because I love you guys both so much, dinner, it's on me. You got it? I got
I
this.
love
Right
it.
on. I love
That's
it.
right. Show dinner when we get in. It's on me. Guys, dinner's on deck. Jerry, hurry up. We got dinner. Clean it up. Let's go.
I'm 100% getting a molten lava cake.
He is.
There you
He
go.
is.
You guys are awesome.
Right on. D-Ro can
That's
kill
all
dinner.
good.
We'll figure it out. We had enough there. Hey, Malik?
Yeah, plenty to work with.
Yeah, a little bit of fun. We'll see what we can come up with.
Right on.
Right on, fellas.
Good to see you, Dan.
When's
Yeah,
this
you
coming
too, man.
out?
Week after this week, so not this Friday, next Friday. If you got DirecTV channel 664 on your DirecTV, 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Nice, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
All right. Good to see you, boys.
All right,
man.
good job, guys. Nice to
Be
meet
good,
you
man.
guys.
Yeah.
All right, good. Take it easy.
Hey,
See you,
Mikey,
Denver.
dude, sorry I forgot to bring up the that stuff we were talking about before too. I
Don't
just
sweat
got
it. All
distracted.
good. Don't sweat it, buddy. We're good.
Okay.
All right. Thanks,
All
pal.
right.
Later.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
See you guys. Malik, you there? You guys got me?
I got you. Damn, standby. Lisa.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was great, dude.
That was they were awesome, man. That's a ton of content. I feel like we could have a really good clip. I
Break
told you
down
I
two
knew
shit.
that these two together would be so awesome, man.
It was great. You in the middle was worked as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And we got there with that thing. We'll see how it looks. Maybe it'd be fun. You know, I just thought, like, man, what a cool little segment to try and pull off.
You there, Dan?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, no, we got plenty of stuff to work with. We gotta figure out the frame of how we want to do it. So, but yeah, we'll make it. I'm gonna talk with the editor, and we'll make it work. But there's plenty of stuff to go with.
Yeah, and like it can literally be like 40 seconds out of all of that we were just doing, you know?
Right. Correct. So,
yeah.
And then also too, the showtime now is we're promoting. We're 7 o'clock. So Fridays at 7.
Sweet.
Yeah,
This Friday at 7?
Correct. So what they're going to do is they're going to run.
Okay, I tweeted out for 30, so I got to change that.
They're going to run show 1 at 5:30, and then run the new shows at 7 on Fridays.
Okay.
So that's going to be the deal moving forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mute. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.